Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Bradford Bulls. Battle of Bradford. For the second time this year, the Bradford Rattlers are 1-0 against these Bradford Bulls, who hail in the Southern Division. Rattlers, of course, in the North. Starting goaltenders for tonight's contest, no surprise for the Rattlers. It's number 1 native of Budapest, Hungary, Oliver Balázs, who comes in a perfect 4-0. Goals against average of 2.05. As you see, Keller take that snap pass and it goes wide. Rebound in front there, and that gets stopped by Delaney as the net comes loose off of its moorings. And we're going to get to John Delaney now, native of Keswick, Ontario. The 20-year-old spent last season playing for the South Muskoka Shield. This year, he is 4-1. Goals against average of 2.79 and a save percentage of .895. As you see that shot there by Malm going wide, and that scoop up there by Kuchma from the line. Gonna get skittered on across, and it's picked up there by 26 in black. Joel Texmo. Texmo gonna get it from the line, brief string, try to hold it. It comes across to Kuchma's play, and he has to retrieve on back and give it on to Thomas Crave-Strand, and got to return back to Kuchma. Elevator to the middle. Anderson tried to look for Arvid Malm, but he went off on a line change. Milker Melander able to take his place, so Brendan Gray can relay it back into his own defensive zone to make a quick up. Quick snap around bid is then picked aside and brought back into the zone now. Anthony Marchese got it to the blue line. Brendan Gregg rather, got it to the corner for Kuchma. Kuchma tried to rattle it around the opposite wing. Corralled there by Texmo. Lost it to Lutfulin, and he could lay it on across to Kuchma. Kuchma trying to relay it off the boards, trying to find Ekholm. It's picked off by Gregg, however, to win black and get it in deep. Balázs can see Lutfulin make that backhand play. Around it comes for Borisov. Just rolled over a stick, but good offensive awareness positional-wise is made by Milker Melander. Luke Camara laid it on pass for Cognier. Gohea left it off the wing. Dylan Bauer got in there, and a quick chance there. Coming in was Borkovic as well. Bunziniks unable to reach up to that pass, and taking it now was Borkovic. Everyone in black and speared along ahead. Rhodeskopf takes the man, not the puck, and so it gets played over for Bundy's play. Check that, it was Aaron Stemper, 14 in white, and he has the puck now. Heading to net is Bunziniks. Got to him in front there, and Delaney may have got a piece of it with the blocker. Robertson able to punch it back across there. It's picked off by Kohea. Lost it to Stemper, looking for a wraparound bid. He'll let it go to the blue line. Tyler Baxter, he'll lean into one, and it's blocked there in front by Bunziniks. Ponsic able to split the D. Ponsic back in, and he just snapped it on wide. Game of inches, now just an inch wide of the far post. Quick up, unable to find Nugamanov. Sandoval able just to chip that one in deep, but a quick wraparound bid there. Puck is loose and they score, but they're going to wave it off. As the net once again has come loose, denying a Bradford Bull goal as that one found the backhand and in between the legs of Oliver Balázs. The net stays on. It's a 1-0 lead for the Bradford Bulls early here in the BWG. Sandoval unable to prevail in the face-off. The Rattlers win it. Baxter off the glass, but not out. Ponsic, 14 in black, to whip it across to Bauer's play. 11 in black, sees that puck drop right to him. Bauer with Baxter all over him. He'll go against the flow and get it down low. Sandoval can't pick it up. Backhanded out by David Majerchik. Not out, however, kept along into the line. Good defensive keep-in was made there. I believe it was Manson, 6 in black, as you see that puck skitter across from Balázs. Manson, William Manson, got a shot away, kicked out with a purpose by the netminder Balázs. Majerchik puts it around Nugamanov, back across to Stemper, and he'll just hit center and dump it in. Both teams get some forward changes on. You're looking at William Manson make that quick pass. Out of the reach of Langdon, and so got back loose for Durarium's play. Durarium, 4 in white, flips it. Quickly picked off by Brendan Gregg, and they start back over, but it just went out of the reach of Miller there. Thomas Crave-Strand, you're going to see a lot of them tonight. Paired on defense with number 8, Richard Kuchma. Arguably the Rattlers' top defensive unit. Second line is pretty good too, but has the two veteran players on the blue line, Tyler Baxter and Pavel Rodskov. Brendan Gregg goes D-to-D and connects. Dominic faceoff. Lost it. Keller intercepts. A quick pass for Malm, and he just skittered it on wide. Arvid Malm again through the corner. Got loose from Anderson. A turnaround pass. Keller shot blocked in front of the high slot. Rebound. Malm trying to get a trigger pull there. Can't do so. It got knocked down into the corner. Played across for Amaro. Lost the play, and then Malm got across to Keller. Keller's shot kicked out by the blocker of Delaney, and it gets to the blue line where Griefstrain will hold. Griefstrain back across. Kuchma from the line. It's blocked in front by Gregg. Rattlers hemming the Bulls in the offensive zone here. All sorts of pressure here. They move the puck towards the net, and it's then swallowed into the breadbasket of John Delaney, and no further play. 15:03 time remaining in this first period. We are glad that you are here to take on the Battle of Bradford here for the first time here in the BWG. Still a scoreless tie just about 4 minutes in to this opening contest. Borisov comes in for the faceoff. I'm going to pull it on back. Kohea went D-to-D for the pass for Robertson. Out from the Bradford Bulls. Allenbeck shot went off the side of the cage. Balazs checks the post to see if it's still on, and it is. Livlin plays it across. Good connection to Borisov. Elevator pass for Ekholm. A pair of Swedes come in. Ekholm and Melander heading towards the goal. A quick shot was tested on goal. Delaney kicked it with a purpose to the corner. Bulls regain possession, but it's a quick takeaway there by Borisov, and the Rattlers are going to get a penalty here for a high stick. I beg your pardon, slashing was the official call. My follow went 0 for 2. I thought the Rattlers were going to get the power, or the penalty rather. Looks like the Bradford Bulls are getting called with a slash. Borisov's stick did catch a Bull player up high into the cage, so that's what I thought the initial penalty was. Nonetheless, power play for the Bradford Rattlers. They are 16% all year long, as you see Delaney flash the glove on a nice windmill save there with just 5 seconds in to this power play. Penalty kill. The Bradford Bulls this season are 87%, quite dominant here in the early goings of this GMHL season. While on the draw, clean win Keller. Buchman now looks over the scene, surveys, and drops to Keller. Connect pass. Anderson leans into that one, and it's stopped by Delaney into the corner. Puck foiled loose from Keller, but a good retrieval there. Strip Tyler Borkovich there to the blue line. Kuchma holds. Kuchma goes D-to-D to Keller. Keller looks for a redirect, and he got it there from Malm, and a good reaction stop made down low by John Delaney. Brendan Gregg's able to clear the zone for the Bradford Bulls. A quick up. Connected to Anderson. Anderson's getting shielded there, and he lost the puck, and look out, a chance here, shorthanded. You're looking at Mason Sandoval trying to cut in towards Balazs, and he just ran out of room. Back from the Bradford Rattlers, they have a 3-on-2. It's Anderson, 19 and white, trying to get by Robertson. Robertson puts him to the ice, rather, and he's able to shield that puck down the length of the ice on goal to Oliver Balazs. Rattlers change on the fly. Pavel Rodskov will take it behind Oliver Balazs, and he will wait. Borisov cutting through center into the Bulls zone. A nice move there by Borisov. Cuts to the forehand, stopped by Delaney, that comes loose into the corner. Sonic all over his man. Rodskov from the blue line. How Lane won't use it. He'll try it again. Rodskov returns the favor back to Stemper. Fanning on the pass there, and picking it up is Borisov. Quick snap back to the line, and it goes out of reach of Rodskov. Caden Laverdier all over him, and he's able to get the puck shorthanded. Sent it to a dangerous area, trying to find a defenseman there. Just take the puck out of the zone. The Rattlers come in, but they are offside. Pavel Rodskov is a little too overzealous there coming into the line. Rattlers are called with an offside. 5 seconds to go on the power play here. 12:35 to go in this first period. Face-off coming to the neutral zone. Mate Konya will line up. Bulls into the player on the ice to take the drop. Looks like two wingers were on the ice for the Bradford Bulls. As the player steps onto the ice, we are back to 5-on-5, and the Bradford Bulls have iced the puck. Rather entertaining first period, a scoreless first period so far here from the BWG. Lots of actions, and we got a few power plays. By a few, I mean one for Bradford Rattlers, but you know the Battle of Bradford expected few more penalties to come further down the line. A few returning players for both teams, so a little bit of bad blood could possibly still be there. As you see, Keller walked right into the high slot. That was kicked out. Camara. And an outlet pass there, a quick snapshot over the top of the net. And it comes to the opposite corner there, Lutfulin in a battle. Arvin Malm lost the handle on it. A chance here for the Bulls, a quick shot there, went off the side of the cage. And bobbled away as Oliver Balaj able to block it to the corner, but the Bulls are still on the puck. A flip out through center. Correa. Quick snap pass, and the Bulls are able to get into the zone. Laverdiere trying to make a drop pass, but it wouldn't go for the Bulls. Anderson. Short pass to Stemper. Referee blows play dead, and it looks like it'll just be an offside call. The official blew the whistle there, so I instantly thought there was a penalty coming up, but no, he's just calling for offside. Stemper on the face-off for the Rattlers. Confusion here about the personnel that should be on the ice for the Bradford Bulls. It looks like Samuel Ponce will join his line mates here. Luke Camara on the face-off for the Bradford Bulls, and a clean win by him, but they turn it over but get it right back. Laverdiere got that pass over for Richard Kuchma. Lost the handle on it, and so Borkovic can lay it on back. Manson through center, couldn't get it in deep. It comes to Kuchma. Kuchma long stretch pass just out of reach of Nugamanov, and that's going to be called on an icing. .11:09 time remaining in the scoreless first period. Oliver Balaj in goal for the Bradford Rattlers. John Delaney for the Bradford Bulls. Second time these two teams have met this season. Rattlers lead the season series 1-0. Pick up there by Nugamanov. His shot just skittered on wide. Mayorov back down low and trying to whip it back was Bunzanik, so we got a cross-check for his efforts there by Manson. Play will continue. Luke Camara off the boards and out. Good connection there to Bauer. Toe drag move on a curling shot, but Rosegov was there all the way into shooting lane. Pass comes outside of the zone, and so Robertson backtracks. Correa got a quick return pass there from Bauer, and he will give it in deep.
What's up, buddy?
Rosegov a quick sauce to Ekholm. Ekholm looks up the gut, trying to locate his man there. Melander couldn't quite do so. Will snap it right on goal to Oliver Balaj into the breadbasket. And he will elect to hang on for a face-off upcoming here with 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in period number 1. It's been a goaltender's duel so far between Balaj and Delaney. Of course, John Delaney, a member of the Bradford Bulls last year, playing for the Southern Scotia Shield. Quick tie-up, it's won there by the Bulls. Lutfulin snaps it around to Frank Ekholm. Ekholm couldn't get out of the zone. Correa got it further in deep, but a play now for the defenseman Lutfulin. Trying to make a nice stymie move, but a good poke check was made there. Ponce able now. Retrack into his own zone. He made a nice pivot move there. Dr. Melander strong on a stick, able to strip him of the puck. Balaj saves that puck and redirects it to the corner, so Lutfulin can whip it on across to Baxter. Ekholm a turnaround play there. Meyerhoff, or rather Melander, got it to Lutfulin. Very active has Lutfulin been here defensively. Jumping up and joining the play, perhaps that's what head coach David Mooney told him to do before this game here tonight, as you see Delaney make a sharp angle save here with 9 minutes and 24 seconds to go in this first frame. Bradford Rattlers throw on their fourth line now. Nate Konya, David Majerchin, Benjamin Durarian, Thomas Grieve-Strand, and Richard Kuchma will guard the blue lines here for the Rattlers for this O-zone face-off. To the left of the Bulls netminder John Delaney. Bulls win the draw, but the Rattlers get possession. Kuchma, sharp angle bid off the mask of the netminder Delaney, but it comes into the corner. Touched up by Joel Texmo, and a whistle sounds. Took my eye off the play just momentarily, so I'm not quite sure exactly what happened. John Delaney just fixing his trapper right now. After tonight's contest, the Bradford Rattlers will head out to Quebec and start a 2-game road trip, as on the 20th they're in Ville-Marie to play the Pirates, and on the 21st back at it again in Temiskaming to take on the Temiskaming Titans. October 22nd, however, will be a home game here on Sunday in the BWG. The Almeguin Spartans roll back into town. John Delaney seems to be okay. The netminder for the Bulls, so this face-off will be set to get underway. The Verdier able to win the face-off there for the Bradford Bulls. A quick turnaround pass didn't work. Snap back in by Texmo. Texmo there off the side of the cage. Kalenvik was all over the puck handler there. Gregg got it back down low before it's taken away by Strand, and an outlet pass to Keller. Keller has Anderson coming into the zone. Keller holds on the backhand, goes behind the cage and stops up, and the net has come loose again. We got a penalty here, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like it's Blake Keller. Blake Keller in 4 games has 6 goals, 4 assists, 10 points. Not many penalty minutes, but he's going to serve 2 here. Unsportsmanlike conduct will be the call. Bradford Bulls power play sits at 15% all year. Rattlers penalty kill sitting at 85%. Laverdiere on the face-off, couldn't pull it on back, and a good clear there by Rhodeskov. Delaney leaving it for Kohea. Kohea snap, it's Kalenvik. Kalenvik stops on a dime, he'll go to the blue line. Kohea, his shot deflected on goal there, and it skittered loose. On a good deflection there by Bauer. Bauer got it across over to Borkovic. Borkovic hounded there by Melander, but the puck stays in. Kohea's play. Kohea across to Kalenvik. His shot's stop, rebound in front there, and a good clear there by Rhodeskov. Kohea will start back. A drop to Borkovic. Borkovic passed through the middle, intercepted there by Arvid Malm. And it's on goal. Delaney comes out of its cage, and he'll rim it back around. Hayden Laverdiere got that puck further into the zone, into the corner. Picked off there by Strand, and he sends it deep. Bradford Bulls got a line change off here. Second line power play unit on now for these Bulls. Ponce hits center and dumps in. Balazs makes the save, and Grieve-Strand straps it back the other way. Ponce watching over Kuchma. Balazs blockers it away to Strand. A good play by the netminder, Balazs. .7:05 to go in this first period. 15 seconds to go in the power play for the Bradford Bulls. Not much has been tested to Balazs. To the blue line now. Shot by the line. Quick turnaround save there by Balaj on the shot there by Russo. Another one into the glove off the shot of Brendan Gregg. Found the trapping bit of Oliver Balaj. And he will hold on for a face-off coming up with 6:48 to go here in the period. October 22nd, Glen Cedar PS Toy Drive. The Bradford Rattlers are partnering with Glen Cedar PS in the York region to provide new and unwrapped toys. These toys will help supplement the school's annual Christmas Cheer Toy Drive. Receive a $5 discount on your ticket purchase if you bring a toy, once per ticket per item. Again, that is on October 22nd when the Almeguin Spartans roll into town here. Robertson saw that face-off win go between his legs, and Nugamanov raced after him. Nugamanov just tying up the stick there as Kohea wraps it around to Stemper. Stemper got knocked down there, and a pinch in there by Baxter. Good one. And with the puck down low, Stemper's shot just skittered wide. To the blue line now. Oriev's shot there was blockered away. Look out there, Kohea drills his man, and Nugamanov's there to answer. Bunzanik's just got flattened there by Kohea. Puck handler now got to return to Robertson. Robertson can snap it back around for Miller. Bulls just playing keep away at the moment here. You're looking at Robertson. Innisfil, Ontario native, standing at 6'4", and he's only 15. You see him work that puck to center. Saucer pass intercepted, picked off there and sent back into the zone by Callum Miller, the Aurora, Ontario native. Score clock reads 5:30 to go here in the first. Thomas Grieve-Strand back into the zone. Shifty move by him. Left it there from a Jerchek, but he picks it up. Kuchma from the line. His shot blocked down loose in front of the high slot. Trying to pull it free was Majerchek, but it just rolled over him. Joel Texmo. Look out there. A big hit there thrown by Mate Konya. Texmo trying to battle away from Delirium. Thomas Grieve-Strand, number 10 in white, played it across to his defense partner, Kuchma. Majerchek off the boards, and it got through to the opposite blue line. William Manson. Up the gut, picked off there by Texmo. Dominic Fasson, Richmond Hill, Ontario native. Got an on goal to Balaj, and he will cover. Kind of got a bit of a snow shower for his efforts. Under 5 minutes to go here in the first. 4:39 to be exact. Scoreless tie at 0 between the Battle of Bradford. Clean face-off win for the Bradford Rattlers, and to send that puck out, Kohea. But Borisov all over him. Kohea has to stop away from Melander. Quick connection pass out of reach of Bauer. Rhodeskoff picks up the loose puck. Kamara watching his every move, and Bauer meets Litflin with a check into the corner. Borkovich to the blue line. Quick shot, glove down by Balaj. Face-off upcoming to the right of Oliver Balaj. Offensive zone win for the Bradford Bulls. Shot from the blue line, just skittered on through off a shot there by Russo. Keller, shifty move to gain entry out of the zone. Arvid Malm trying to get by Brendan Gregg, and he does so. Malm got up to the high slot. Keller a shot there, and he just whipped it wide. Blake Keller pinched up, or rather Tyler Baxter there. Tyler Borkovich sent off the puck, but he'll get it back into the corner. Malm able to shield that pass away, and so number 19 in white, Blake Anderson, can skate out. Anderson brought it back in, but the Rattlers are once again offside. Blake Anderson, Peavine, Alberta native. 21-year-old stands at 5'10". As you can see him at the bottom of your screen, heading off to the bench for a change here. Aaron Stemper on the draw. He pulled it back from Mason Sandoval, but the Bulls get possession right back. Ponce. Look at the defenseman there, and it's touched up and sent back in. Icing is waved off. Blosh telling Rotskov to move it, and that's exactly what he'll do here. Up to the near wall. Rotskov surveying the scene. It's a 2-on-2 boards battle. Puck went away from Bunzaniks, but it did come out of the zone. Rotskov, after it was slowed down there by Balaj. Bunzaniks had to get a stick in position there. That puck came to him in a hurry. Stemper shielded his man off the puck. Litflin goes behind the cage. He'll get it to Rotskov, avoids a hit. Nukamanov took a hit, get out of the zone, and he kind of spears his man after the play. Luckily for him, that went undetected. Anthony Marchese kind of getting under the skin of some of the Bradford Rattler players here tonight. Kohea wobbling puck, and he fed it over for William Manson. Manson, native of Sweden, the 20-year-old in his first year in the GMHL. And Stemper, a pass there for Nugamanov. Didn't get as much as a dump in as he wanted to, but it did go down into the corner, enough for a line change here forward-wise. Borisov has two Swedes on his line here in Ekholm and Melander. Melander watching over the puck handler here. Kallenbeck for the Bradford Bulls. You see him there, number 12 in black. Little self-pass there, and he just dodged a hip check there by Kuchma. Strand, centering pass there and skating in is the offensive defenseman Richard Kuchma, but again, the Rattlers are called offside. Just under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Neutral zone face-off in this scoreless period. Strand sees that puck roll to him. Quick pass, and it's Kuchma. Walker Melander skating back in, just dodges a check there by Laverdiere. Great check that was Joel Texmo, the Barrie, Ontario native. Frank Ekholm trying to find his countryman Merlander, but he'll just give in. Brendan Gregg, hard connection pass. He whips it across. Kallenbeck there to meet him. Caden Laverdiere tried to get by Melander. He made a nice connection pass there to Brendan Gregg. His shot was foiled on the way through. Laverdiere staying with the puck, and he got a shoal on goal before Kuchma can clear him out of the front of the cage, and a few more pushing and shoving here between both clans. Both teams will separate. Under a minute to go here in the first period. 58 seconds, 58.5 to be exact. Tyler Borkovich, the Orangeville, Ontario native, on the face-off for the Bulls. Arvid Malm for the Rattlers as that puck skidded through the net mouth. That puck unable to reach the blue line there. Keller sent it to an area where no Rattler player was hanging. Arvid Malm returns it. Blake Keller elevators it. Blake Anderson shielding that puck away from Kamara. Kohea goes back down low. Anderson to the blue line. It's Pavel Rotskov. Rotskov looking for a redirection there. Keller, but it stopped the momentum too much. Tyler Borkovich coming in with 30 to go. Quick drop pass. A quick shot there coming off a stick of Jacob Russo, testing Balaj in the dying goings of this first period. Borkovich sends in deep. Rotskov is first after the puck. Rotskov plays it along to Anderson. Aerial lift to center. It's gloved down by Keller, just out of reach of him. Kohea can escape it away from danger, and this is how the first period will conclude. After 20, it's the Bulls 0 and the Bradford Rattlers 0. We'll be back for the second period of play after this brief intermission. Puck is dropped on this period number 2. Again, a scoreless first period from the BWG here in Bradford as whistle has sounded. They're going to face off in the neutral zone. I believe offside was the official call. So both teams in the second period starting their top line. Arvid Malm will take the face-off for the Bradford Rattlers, and opposing him from Barrie, Ontario, number 88, Caden Laverdier. Doing the draw. Anderson shielded it through center, got it on goal to Delaney, and he is forced to cover up the puck. Blake Anderson will now take this face off against Laverdier. Anderson then waved out. Malm will come back in. Laverdier could face off win. Russo at the blue line, or from the defensive end, can whip it to the opposite corner and then coming as far as center. So Anderson tried to bring it back in before it's picked off by Russo. Russo deflected off of Richard Kuchma and up and out of play. Not too many grade A scoring chances has been happening in the first period, I would say. Decent chances all around, you can say that. Both goalies have been tested here tonight. Both teams have had a power play. Remaining a scoreless tie here in the BWG, and I kind of mentioned how many times throughout last year the starts are not the Rattlers' best friend. Melander quick shot in and out of the glove of the netminder Delaney off that snapshot coming from Frank Upholm. Philip Swede and Melker Merlander crashing course in front of the cage, looking for the garbage goal, cleaning up that rebound. John Delaney, of course, having other plans. Merlander on the draw, he lines up against Tyler Borkovich. Borkovich, a good clean face-off win by him. Bulls having trouble getting out of their own zone. Kohea. Melander all over him. He's able to one-handed push it across now, and so Berkovich. Hitting that puck up against the corner. Rhodeskopf is there. Melander, Ekholm, a quick soft pass, and it's Borisov. Borisov's trying to escape away from Manson. 3 Bradford Bull players crashed in on the puck handler there. No way Borisov is going to get his way through all 3 of them. One thing I have noticed, Bradford Bulls very quick on the puck handler. As soon as the Rattlers gain possession of that puck, the 2 or 3 Bradford Bull players swarm the puck carrier. Makes it really difficult to set up shop in the O-zone and even trying to break out. Funny bounce here comes right to Stemper. Cross-seam pass, Bunzanigzu is picked off. Samuel Ponset brought it in on the backhand, but they are offside. Lots of offsides being called here tonight. Both teams possessing high octane firepower. So it makes sense that they are in a hurry to get into the offensive zone, but you got to remain outside as Bunzanigz and Miller kind of jumping on the face-off. They're going to say Bunzanigz jumped first, and so Stemper way down to the face-off draw for Nugamanov. Nugamanov unable to prevail with it. Russo goes D to Brendan Gregg. Connects back to Russo, 16 in black. Miller chips it in, but it's out of play. And ladies and gentlemen, again here, next Sunday, October 22nd, Glen Cedar PS Toy Drive. Again, the Bradford Rattlers are partnering with Glen Cedar PS New York region to provide new and unwrapped toys. These toys will help supplement the school's annual Christmas Cheer Toy Drive. Again, if you come here to the BWG next Sunday for the next home game, you bring 1 toy, 1 present, and you can get $5 off your ticket to watch the Bradford Bulls take on the Almeguin Spartans. And again, this is October 22nd. Come with a toy, $5 off your ticket here tonight. Well, not tonight, but next Sunday. Whistle sounds with 17:34 to go. Ozone faceoff upcoming for the Bradford Bulls. They are sending out Caden Laverdiere to take this faceoff. Arvid Malm for the Rattlers. The Bulls won the faceoff, but the Rattlers gained possession, a 2-on-1 with Keller and Anderson. Blake Keller, Anderson, and he just shot it wide. Big rebound off the carom from behind the cage. Would not go, and it remains a scoreless tie. Good pinch up defensively by Thomas Grievestrand. Right at the blue line, fired that puck back in. Brendan Gregg, look out, takes a high hit there, and that's going to get called. Delaney heads onto the bench for the extra attack, and another big hit thrown in front of the Rattler bench. The Bradford Bulls are going back to the power play. Blake Anderson will head off for elbowing. As soon as that hit happened, Brendan Gregg, elbowing is definitely the right call. You could argue high sticking, roughing, anything like that, but definitely a penalty. Blake Anderson has put the Rattlers down a man with 16:58 to go here in the second. Caden Laverdiere, native of Barrie, Ontario, takes the face-off to start the power play for the Bradford Bulls, but a face-off win for Melander. A pair of Swedes on forward here to kill this penalty off, and that's Ekholm and Melander. Rodskov and Tyler Baxter, the two returning players from last year's cup-winning team, on defense here. Laverdiere picks up that elevator pass before the Bulls are offside again. Tie for the scoring lead for the Bradford Bulls between Jacob Russo and Caden Laverdiere. They both have 10 points. Russo, 4 goals, 6 assists. Caden Laverdiere, the exact same thing. 4 goals, 6 assists. Bauer brings it back in. Frank Ekholm in the passing lane. The Bulls get it back down low. It's Bauer. Orkovich set up into the high slot. He'll go the opposite wing, and they score. Linus Kalenvik. It's a power play goal for the Bradford Bulls. They lead 1-0. That's 7 power play goals for the Bradford Bulls in this early 2023-24 season. Again, Rattlers PK sitting at 85%, normally a very dominant PK. Fortunately, you can't win them all. As you see Majerchek, a great diving effort, just trying to sashay that puck towards the net area. Miller on a connection pass there, picked off by Strand. Elevated across through center. A good touch up there by Majerchek. Majerchek, haven't seen much of him throughout the season, but the few times he is on the ice, he has been very, very noticeable for the Bradford Rattlers. That's number 68 in white. Native of Slovakia. That shot skittered away and deflected up and out of play by the netminder Delaney. Almost feels like we're watching a different Bradford Rattler team here tonight. Normal drive and the jump that the Rattlers normally have, winning 50-50 battles, winning face-offs especially. Haven't seen much, I'll be honest. I haven't seen much of that here tonight from Team Green. Head coach David Mooney throws on the perfect line to spark something going offensively for his team. Anderson, Keller, and Malm, as you see them do damage already. Malm made a pass over for Anderson. Manson watching his every move, and he throws him down to the ice. Good defensive check there. Blake Keller picks it up, deflected off the side of the cage. Look out there, Manson without a stick. It gets back into the corner. Still possession for the Rattlers. Anderson behind the back pass here. Tried to locate Arvid Malm, couldn't do so. Caden Laverdiere skates back in for the Bradford Bulls, shielded away by Lutfulin. It comes back down low for Kalenvik. Kalenvik, 2 on 1 with Bauer. The blue line now, Russo, a shot skittered en route, deflected there. Joel Texmo got in the way of that shooting lane. Bulls regain possession, they're back in. Calvin Vick's hot shot just hit the glass over top of Balaj. 4:40 to go in this second period. Bulls score on the power play, they lead 1-0. Rhodeskov, look out, that could have been called for a trip, but no call coming. Rhodeskov pops back up to Bunzeniks, he scores! Anders Bunzeniks gets it back for the Bradford Rattlers. They have tied it at 1. Bauer and Baxter meet at center. Stemper picks up the loose puck and he goes rink wide to Nugamanov. Great answer here by the Bradford Rattlers, immediately getting that tying goal back. Let's see if they can pull together a few more unanswered goals here in this second period. For the Rattlers, it normally takes just one. Yeah, it might be a sloppy start. You just get one, you go from there. Luke Camara, snap pass, a 2-on-1. Borkovic slided it across to Bauer, and it's kicked away by Balaj. Stemper went back down low. Nugamanov flings it up the gut through center, handled by the netminder John Delaney. Right to the glove of Stemper. Aaron Stemper trying to chip that pass back down low to Bunzeniks, but it just rolled over him. Camara picking that puck up. He dropped it across to Borkovic. Bauer, a nice move. Bauer cuts in, sticked away by Balaj. Puck is still loose. Balaj sprawling all over the net mouth to try to locate that puck. Thankfully, the Rattlers gain possession. It's Bunzeniks. Laid it across the Strand. Strand a shot there, and it's answered by a great positional save made by John Delaney, keeping it at a 1-goal tie. Matvey Miorov getting an assist, the primary assist on the latest Bunzeniks goal. But comes to the blue line. Thomas Gravestrand is caught flat-footed, but he made a great defensive play to spear fork that puck back into the zone. Melker Melander from behind his net plays it across to his countryman Ekholm, but it's picked off by Miller. Miller knifed off the puck there by Borisov. Melker Melander battling down low in front with Kohara. Kohara able to escape away with that puck, number 3 in black, and he will just hit center and dump to the opposite corner. Strand whacks it across to Ekholm. Drops it across there for Melander. Just overskated it, but he regathers. Melker Melander, he'll test Delaney, but the shot went wide. Richard Kuchma elevators across, back down low for Ekholm, out of the reach of him, and so it comes across to Jake Robertson. Puck knifed away through center. Strand racing after it. Swings it across the grain for Kuchma. Delirium made across for mate Tonya. He was stood up there and lost the handle. Long flip pass, shielded down at center by Rhodeskov, and he starts back in. Pavel Rhodeskov on the championship winning team last year. A big shot by Bunzeniks in front, and Majorchuk got a beautiful chance in front there. Talked about how he has been very noticeable in the shifts he's been on here tonight as he makes a big hit back into the corner. Puck stays inside the Bradford Bulls zone. Robertson returns it back the other way. Rhodeskov first there after it. Into the corner now, punches it further deep for Konya. Robertson picked it away. Centering feed on the blue line, got through to center. Majorchuk returns it back. Stemper in a battle. Durarium rather. Number 4 in white for the Rattlers. Gives it on back to Lutfelin and back to Durarium. Hit center, flips in. Robertson bowling puck, and it just went across side of the net from Delaney. Never a bad idea getting the puck on goal, or at least towards the goal. Centering feed, but behind Anderson. Won't have enough for icing. And so Kohea trying to skate away from Anderson. Both players using their great speed burst here. Chips it a pass from Lutfelin. Those two players go crashing into the end boards. Looks like Zach Kohea. And all sorts of discomfort back behind the play. They blow play dead, and they're calling for the trainer to come attend to Zach Kohea, the Brampton, Ontario native, going hard into the end boards on the collision with Blake Anderson. Those two were chasing after each other from behind. John Delaney came all the way to Oliver Balage's neck of the woods. And those two players collided, and now you see the aftermath. Zach Kohea has made his way to the Bradford Bulls dressing room, and he's currently being attended to. Neutral zone faceoff won cleanly there by Tyler Borkovich. So the Bradford Bulls down a defenseman for the time being. Not sure if Kohea will return in tonight's contest. Puck is still kept in at the blue line. Good job there by Richard Kuchma. Blake Keller goes behind the play at center to watch over defensively for the engaging Kuchma. The puck wasn't moved in a certain amount of time, and so the official has had enough, and he blew the play dead. .10:15 in this second period. Tyler Borkovich jumped the face-off. He got waved out. Luke Camara on the face-off. He's able to win it forward. Out of the reach of Bauer, and so Kuchma. Or check that, it was Orikov made that play on the quick snapshot, kicked up by the pad of Delaney. Tyler Baxter. Off the boards, out of the reach of Anderson, try to play that bounce. Blake Keller picks it up, it's foiled away from him, and so Camara starts out for the Bulls. Camara left it on a tee there for Bauer. Into the skates of Camara, unable to locate it. Orikov skates it in for the Rattlers, but they're going to say Keller was offside. October 29th, Bradford Rattlers hosting a Halloween night. Haunted Rattlers Food Bank. The Bradford Rattlers welcome all fans to come dressed for Halloween and welcome the staff of the Bradford Food Bank, who will be receiving food donations at the door upon entry. Rattlers further want to welcome the Seven Oaks Academy for their school night and the U9 Berry Sharks hockey during the first intermission skate. Free admission for youth 10 or under in costume or a food donation. Back to the play, you're looking at Aaron Stemper. Stemper across seam pass, trying to find Bunton Eeks, so that's the only Rattler goal here tonight. Strand located that puck out of the air, but it's touched up by a high stick. Thursday was over at shoulder level. After tonight, the Bradford Rattlers head out to Quebec on a 2-game road trip back-to-back. They got the Pirates on the 20th. On the 21st, they get the Temiskaming Titans. 22nd, they come back here to the BWG, and the Algonquin Spartans will be in town for that. And of course, that game is the Glen Cedar PS Toy Drive. You come with a toy, you get $5 off your ticket for that game, so if you're coming, bring a toy. Wrapped, of course, still in the packaging and all that. Don't be bringing a loose toy. Well, I guess you could. As long as you bring something. Ozone face-off for the Bradford Bulls. 9:07 to go here in the second. DDD connection pass. Manson got it on goal and he scores! Picking up the rebound was Caden Laverdiere. As that puck was sitting right on the goal line, Bradford Bulls capitalize. They have the 1-goal lead again. Caden Laverdiere picks up his 5th goal in 6 games. Shot came from the blue line by Manson, and it went through the 5-hole of Balaj. Not sure if it was redirected on the way. Balaj definitely got a piece of it with one of his pads, because that puck stopped right on the goal line. And I'll tell you one thing, Caden Laverdiere, I don't think he's going to get an easier goal than that one. Bulls take the lead right back into this contest here in the second period. 2 minutes, under 10 to go. Centering feed right in front, and the Bulls are coming back for more, trying to open a 2-goal lead. Centering pass in front, Balaj is down. The Bulls try to work it back to the high slot area. Balaj made the save on the sharp angle bid. It comes to the blue line where Robertson goes back down low to Laverdiere. It's quick turnaround bid looking for Borkovic. Kamara sending it back into the corner. Mayorov popped off the puck there, centering feed out of the reach. Good deflection there by Baxter, and it comes out of the zone. Centering feed, a connected one. Borkovic lost the handle. Keller just trying to reach after that one, and he does so here. Robertson fanned that pass away from him. Comes back to Robertson again. He's pinned up there by Mullen. Robertson makes the safe play off the boards. Kamara to the line, but not out. Kept alive by Strand. His shot deflected, went wide. Miller up the gut, intercepted there by Kuchma. He relays it across to Derarium. Derarium, shot looking for a rebound, none coming there. Good absorption on the save there by Delaney. Wraparound bid there by Derarium. And it just comes across now to Kamara. Kamara wearing 10 in black hits center and dumps in. Anthony Marchese after the puck for the Bradford Bulls. Big check along the half boards. Sandoval still battling away for that puck. Strand left it for Majerchek, and the puck comes out of the zone again. Bradford Rattlers just don't seem hungry enough after surrendering. Well, even after the Bunzenic scored that tied it, the Rattlers' hunger just took a nosedive from there. I haven't really been seeing much jump, much drive. I guess you could say it's the best word. The drive there for the Bradford Rattlers is not here. And that is very concerning, as the Rattlers almost always bring it, especially in the second half of the contest. Balls back in for more. Good pickoff there by Ekholm. First half of the game, not so much the Rattlers' strength. In the later half of the contest is when the Rattlers succeed, and we're in that point of the game now, and still only 1 goal to show for Team Green, but John Delaney has been playing a perfect game here tonight. Puck battling away in front of the timekeeper's crease. We're going to say puck was played on a hand pass. Looks like this face-off is coming back into the Bradford Bulls. And ozone face-off here for Team Green. 6:05 to go here in the second period. You got to think if Stemper wins the face-off back either to Rhodeskov or to Lutfulin, are right behind them, setting up on the set play is Merritt Nugamanov. They want to get a shot right on goal as quickly as they can. Wasn't a hard shot, but they did get a shot on goal. Rhodeskov, Stemper, and Nugamanov drawing up a quick play there, trying to set something up, and they're going to try the same play, but they're going to have Nugamanov go further across to the wing. Bunzenic's good strip. Stemper was right there, high slot chance there, and it comes out of the zone. Not a shot on goal, but definitely a great look. Signs of improvement here for the Rattlers. Get some more cycling going in the O-zone. Try to get the Bulls a little bit wary. Wear them down. Hem them in their own zone for about a good minute. 30 seconds to a minute. That can gas an offensive team in that short amount of time if you're applying pressure in the O-zone, snapping it around. Like the Bradford Bulls have been doing here tonight. Stemper. Back on the play, centering feed, Bunzaniks, and he just ripped it wide over the glove hand of John Delaney. Bunzaniks almost had his second goal of the night. Laverdiere tried to break back in. Kalenvik had the first Bradford Bulls goal here tonight on the power play. Ludfelin picks off that puck, but he was not strong enough on his stick there. Easy takeaway for the Bulls, but Ludfelin's able to get center and dump back in. Centering connection feed. Joel Texmo, native of Barrie, Ontario, will just whip it back into the corner. Ludfelin on the backhand, Blake Anderson. Aerial lift as far as center, brought back down. A chance here for the Rattlers now if they hurry. Keller with Robertson all over him. Blake Keller centering feed, Monmouth. Anderson right there. What a stop there by Delaney. John Delaney, what more can you say? Highway robbery, grand larceny, if you will. Keeping it a 1-goal lead for the Bradford Bulls, but the Rattlers are back in for more. A chance now for Malm, and it's into the breadbasket of Delaney. Bradford Bulls, after dropping their last contest on Wednesday to these exact same Bradford Rattlers down at Bob Fallis here in the home building of the Bradford Bulls. Losing 6-1 in that game, and the Bradford Bulls definitely out for a little bit of revenge. Rattlers have still been unable to weather the storm here in the second period, as it's been all Bradford Bulls. Besides the Bunzaniks goal, all Bulls. Keller trying to shield it down, he'll do so. Puck stays into the zone. Arvid Malm returns it against the play of the flow. Anderson almost up that go to the blue line. Baxter couldn't pinch in to get it, and a chance here for the Bulls, a 2-on-1. Bauer battling away in front there. They never got a shot on goal. Orikov made the outlet pass. He'll join the rush. He'll head towards the net. Anderson just snapping it wide. Another theme here in the second period. Rattlers need to hit the net. Short and simple. Keller blocked there by Bauer. Keller, the puck handler, still has it. Blake Keller stops on a dime. This is what we mean. Hem the Bulls in the O zone. Get them tired, get them moving. Keep that puck snapped around like they're doing here. Shot there by Orikov. Got deflected away by the netminder Delaney into the corner. Puck comes free to Bauer for the Bradford Bulls. Number 11 and Black will hit center, and Combley dump in, and he'll head off on a change. Little miscommunication there between Balazs and Baxter. Laverdiere out to the opposite side. Keller fanning on the backhand clearing attempt. Comes right on goal to Balazs. Tried to make an alert stick save to put it to the corner. Baxter tying up Bauer there. It comes to Anderson. They've been out here for a while. The Blake Anderson line. Konya comes on. He'll spot Keller. Keller, and he just a little too tired. A long shift here for that first line of the Bradford Rattlers. Just not much gas left in the tank of Keller there. Look out, Laverdiere. With Kuchma watching his every move, and he played his man into the corner. To the blue line, it's Greg looking for a redirection there. It was picked off there by Kuchma, and it just rolls over the stick of Benjamin Durarium. And icing is called on the Rattlers with 2:30 to go here in the second period. Bulls still lead by 1. It's 2-1. Got to be curious as what the message will be from head coach David Mooney to the Bradford Rattlers here tonight in the second intermission. I can guarantee you it will not be good. And rightfully so, the Rattlers, short and simple, they need to wake up. Laverdiere with Durarium watching his every move. He's able to relay it across to Kalenvik. Picked off there by Melander. Melker Melander, 25 in white, had his pocket picked there by Texmo. Texmo cross, Manson went D-to-D, outlet pass intercepted by Melander, and he made a turnaround bid to no one. Kalenvik back in, it's shouldered away by Balazs, and it got ran into after the fact. Borisov just trying to race up to that puck, but they can't do so. Rattlers offside, they got to tag out. Mentioned the 50-50 battles. Bradford Bulls have been winning almost all of them, if all of them. Jake Robertson skated his way back into the zone. Texmo a check there on Baxter. Borisov aerial left right to the feet of Laverdiere. Borisov can pick it up here, and the puck just rolled away from its blade. Mid-centering feed, couldn't get it to work. Approaching a minute left here in the period. Deflected on goal, and it was a calm one. That shot got too much stick of Frank Ekholm, slowed the puck's momentum down by quite a lot. If you're Tyler Baxter too, shooting that puck, if you're looking for a tip, yeah, you want it to be a little softer so the players can locate it and get that tip on. Maybe a little bit too much of a soft shot there by Baxter. Gotta want to have more strength on that one. Kuchma tried to punch into the zone. It was gloved, and so hand pass is called. Face-off will stay in the Bradford Bulls zone as JR announces the final minute of play here in the second period. Arvid Malm on the face-off here for Team Green, and one of them are trying to get waved out here. Or so I thought. Face-off won by Malm. Kuchma to Strand. His shot missed the net. Keller on the wraparound bin that just rolled away from his stick. That's been a few times in tonight's contest. Great A scoring chance comes for the Rattlers, but that puck just would not settle. Keller racing after that puck. It was poked away by Borkovic. Down low to the corner. A turnaround pass there by Anderson. Out of the air, and it hits the side of the cage and dropped right beside the left pad of John Delaney. So close again for the Rattlers to tie it up. But the story of tonight's contest has been number 29 in black. That is John Delaney. Playing nuts right now. Nuts. Half a minute to go from the blue line. Strand all alone as Kuchma. His shot was blocked there by Gregg, and it just goes across the net mouth. Blake Keller left it across for Anderson. Anderson tried to set up shop behind the cage, can't do so. Thomas Grieve-Strand pinching in defensively. Laverdiere got that pass over to his defenseman Brendan Gregg off the boards. It's picked off there by Kuchma with 15 seconds to go in the period. Puck battle in front of center ice. Kuchma getting on the pass. There is 10 seconds to go here in the period. Blake Keller, nice move by him. 2 seconds and 1, and the horn. After 40 minutes of play, 2 hockey periods played. It's 2 for the Bradford Bulls, 1 for the Bradford Rattlers. We'll be back for the third period after this brief intermission. John Delaney makes his way back onto the ice surface. Both teams have their personnel out here tonight. Third period. Second underway between the Battle of Bradford. All goals in tonight's contest were scored in that second period. 2 for the Bradford Bulls and 1 for the Rattlers. And here they come back for their second. A shot into the glove of John Delaney, and a quick hot start for the Bradford Rattlers. John Delaney getting tested real early. 9 seconds early into this period. I've been telling you, if there is one line that can get a spark going for your team here tonight, it's the one that's on right now. Arvid Malm, Blake Keller, who I'm not sure if he's playing at 100% here. Blake Anderson, 19 and white as well. Richard Kuchma will go D-to-D. Thomas Gravestrey looking for a redirect front. Delaney made the save before the puck is cleared by Greg on goal to Balaj, and so icing will be waved off. Richard Kuchma centering pass out of the reach of Alfred Malm. Blake Keller, quick snap into the zone. Anderson all over Jacob Rousseau there. Brandon Gregg from behind his own cage. Pounding him there was Blake Keller. Comes to the near side. Laverdiere for the Bradford Bulls picks the puck up. He'll make his way through center and a quick pass to Texmo. Texmo unable to get by Richard Kuchma, and so he'll lay the pass across to Blake Anderson. Arvid Malm elevating a pass to Strand. A one-touch spear fork effort made back into the zone, and now Brandon Gregg. Callenbeck had the first Bradford Bull goal here tonight on the power play. 7 power play goals on the year for the Bradford Bulls here. Brandon Gregg through center, dumps in. Both teams change on the fly. Pavel Rodskov from behind Oliver Balaj. Snap pass to Borisov. Borisov, 27 and white, skating his way into the zone. Has Ekholm heading towards the front of the net, forced deflected. Up and out of play. Off of William Manson, and so faceoff will stay inside the Bradford Bull zone. Still have yet to see Zach Kohea in tonight's contest, number 3 for the Bradford Bulls. He and Blake Anderson went hard into the end boards. Right where the puck is right now, with Lutflin scores! Lutflin on the one-timer from Rodskov, and the Rattlers have tied it up. Shamil Lutflin picks up his first career GMHL goal, his first career GMHL point. And it's a big one. Ties the game here with 18:10 to go in the third period. Borisov, hard connection to Ekholm. Up the gut, elevator pass to Merlander. Overskated the puck, got it back. Borisov, a shot there, and Delaney able to come up square to the puck shooter there. Melker Merlander and Frank Ekholm both getting assists on that Shamil Lutflin goal. Aaron Stemper take the face-off for the Bradford Rattlers. It is pulled on back. Mason Sandoval, good face-off win for his team here tonight. We mentioned earlier in the second period, the Bulls have been killing the Rattlers on face-offs here tonight. Brendan Gregg, a good poke away by Bunzaniks, got the first Rattler goal here tonight that originally tied the game at 1-1. Aaron Stemper, backhand sauce, Tyler Baxter off the boards and out. Merritt Nugamanov shielding his way in, a drop for Stemper. Aaron Stemper cutting towards the high slot into the glove of John Delaney, and no further play. Loves that windmill save to show everybody, hey, look what I got. Always garners a good reaction from the crowd whenever you see those windmill glove drops made by the goaltenders here. Arvid Malm on the draw. Pulls it back, but the Bulls get possession first. Kalinovic. Joel Texmo heading towards the front of the net. Used them here, and it just fluttered on wide. Perhaps Kuchma got a stick on it. Texmo back behind the cage. Thomas Grieve-Strand after it for the Rattlers. Off the boards, but not out. Fasson keeps it alive. Strand can't get it by Texmo. Texmo tying the stick up of Strand, and coming back in is Kalinovic. Kalinovic takes it up, trying to find Laverdiere on the far side. Fonfon shot blocked there by Strand. Goes behind Balazs, centering pass to the slot area. It's loose before it can get cleaned up by Blake Anderson, and he will start back up. Blake Anderson, Peavine, Alberta native, was shielded off the puck there. Anthony Marchese gaining his way back. He fed it across to Laverdiere, and it got loose and out of the zone. Camara. Fasson takes that pass, 13 in black, and he'll dump in. Balazs out of his net to play it. To the latest goal scorer, Lutfulin. Meeting him right there was Bauer. Blake Keller, St. Cloud, Minnesota native, a long stretch pass to Anderson. Blake Anderson shoots into the mask of Delaney, and no further play will come after. It's kind of been a theme shooting-wise for the Bradford Rattlers. They love going upstairs, trying to pick the high corners over the glove and over the blocker of John Delaney. But how many of those windmill saves have you seen Delaney make in this contest? Going up high, yeah, the Rattlers are good at it. Might not work against this netminder, John Delaney. He stands at 6'3". Takes up a lot of net, especially going back down low when he goes into the butterfly position. Konya picks it up, a quick snapshot, up high again into the collarbone area of Delaney. No further play once more with 15:52 to go in this third period. Rattlers are getting more shots. Never a bad thing putting the puck on goal. Let's see if the theme can continue here with Mate Konya lining up on the draw here for the Bradford Rattlers. Tyler Borkovich opposed him on the draw. Lutfulin pass didn't have much on it, but he regains. Bauer keeps his own alive, fed to the opposite corner. Tyler Borkovich, the blue line deflected. Great pad stop there by Balazs. Majerchek dropped it for Durarium. Nice turnaround pass there out of the reach of Konya. Konya didn't have anyone open there, so he pinned up against the boards. Ponce. Quick pass over to this man there, Borkovich. Zach Kohea was just on the ice. He is back from injury. Great to see here for the Bradford Bulls. They are back to having 6 defensemen in the lineup here. Rodskov in a battle back down low. Samuel Ponsic, native of Slovakia, pardon me. Marchese back into the corner, took a hit to make the play, comes to the blue line, hot shot there, went wide. Brendan Gregg pinching up, gloves it down and makes a play. Furthered it back into the Rattler zone, Baxter can relay it back for Ekholm. Good turnaround bid for Merlander. That's Borisov cutting in with him. Merlander fanning on the shot, Borisov picks it up and he whipped it wide. Mayorov keeping the zone alive, he'll feed it back down low for Borisov. Stick is tight up there. Good defensive play made by Jacob Russo. Off the boards and out. Melander dumping it back for Mayorov. D-to-D to Tyler Baxter. Baxter deflected in there by Ekholm. Merlander giving chase on the netminder Delaney, who can make a play to the opposite side. Ponce takes that puck through center. He's able to knife his way in, shrugging off the check of Melander, and his hot shot went wide. Mayorov hitting his man on the play, 2-on-2 boards battle. To the blue line, hot shot on goal, stick aside by Balazs, but it goes up and out of play with the face-off coming still inside the Bradford Rattlers end. Coming into tonight's game, Oliver Balazs a perfect 4-0. goals against average of 2.05 and a save percentage of .946. John Delaney is 4-1, goals against average of 2.7, save percentage of .895. Kuchma hits his man into the corner, but the Bulls regain possession. Rattlers quickly strip, it's Nugamanov. Back in front for Kuchma, Nugamanov picks it up again, however. Still able to make a play, but just bowled over top of the stick of Bunzaniks, who was all alone in front of the slot area. Strand able to make a play there. Texmo dumps back in, sticked away by Balaz, back into the corner. Texmo on after it, into the slot, a shot by Laverdiere, a backhander into the glove of Oliver Balaz. And the puck right now is not bouncing in favor of the Bradford Rattlers. The Bulls are still, first one to the puck, they are still quick on the 50-50 battles. They're still rather dominating the Bradford Bulls on the face-off as well. You can't get possession of the puck unless you win the face-off. And luckily for Team Green, they're able to win one here, and they get possession. And here comes a breakout with that pass by Anderson, just missed Keller. Icing is waved off, Robertson into the corner, and Malm spear forking it there. And it goes right to the side of the cage where Delaney will quickly cover up that puck. With 12 minutes and 43 seconds to go in this third period. 2-2 here from the BWG from the Battle of Bradford. Second time these two teams are meeting here tonight. Rattlers, of course, are 1-0. Last Wednesday at Bob Fowler's, the Rattlers took down the Bulls by a score of 6-1. Much different story, much different tempo, much different pace in tonight's contest. Littlin got knocked down. Rhodeskopf in there to offer some support for his teammates there. Anderson on the breakout. Played it across. Pavel Rhodeskopf, snapshot out of the glove. Big rebound and a block there by Greg. Rebound, they score! But they're going to wave it off. Blake Keller put the puck in, but we have an injured goaltender and an injured player for the Bradford Rattlers. Blake Anderson shaken up for the Bradford Rattlers. The netminder John Delaney. Slow movements. The netminder Delaney was hunched over. Blake Keller in there as well. Delaney talking to the official and some of his teammates. Believe it or not, I think Anderson is just going to stay out. Showing the mark on his stomach there to his line mates. And I'm surprised that David Mooney isn't switching the forward lines up right now. That was a very awkward crash for Blake Anderson. John Delaney will stay in the net for the Bradford Bulls with 12 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the third period. Arvid Malm on the face-off, and multiple times in tonight's contest he has been waved out of the center zone. Blake Keller now on the draw. St. Cloud, Minnesota native. Quick turnaround bid, and Anderson is back in. He will test the lane again, sticked out into the corner. Well, there by Konya. Keller again, a shot off the glass, and they're going to whistle it down on a hand pass. The Arvid Malm line stays out for the Bradford Rattlers. Blake Anderson on the face-off. Keller on the opposite wing. It comes to the blue line. Thomas Griefstrand. His snapshot never got on through to the netminder Delaney. That one just missed wide. Spearing it away was Delaney again. Laverdiere after the puck handler there to the blue line. It's not out. Kuchma shot off the glass into the opposite corner. Drops for Blake Keller. Keller a dish. He'll give it across to Malm. A turnaround bid blocked there in front by Konya. Strand scores! Thomas Griefstrand picks up his second goal of the year, 6th point of the year for the defenseman, and the Bradford Rattlers for the first time tonight with 11 minutes and 37 seconds have the lead in tonight's contest but you know the Bradford Bulls are not going away. Borisov trying to make a quick outlet pass to Melander. He goes into the corner and got a shot on goal and a kick save rebound by Delaney, and the Bulls try to clear it out, but they can't do so. Melander back down low, try to fork it to Ekholm, and he'll do so here. Try to return it to the opposite wing, couldn't do so. A pass was picked off. Tyler Baxter shoots, and a blocker save made by Delaney. Puck came screaming and hit the bench, or rather the roof. Dropped right into the hands of the official. Good catch. Approaching the halfway mark of this third period, 11:07 to go. Quick face-off win by Ekholm, but just skipped over the stick of Melander. Orikov, 6 and white for the Rattlers, just trying to punch it out of the zone. He did so, but it came right back. Russo had his pocket picked by Borisov. Borisov in, oh, and what a stop by Delaney! Bradford Bulls down by 1, but John Delaney keeping it at least 1 goal. It's going to be up to his players now to get that tying, answering goal. If the Rattlers came back twice to tie, you know the Bradford Bulls will be eager to tie it as well, as soon as Stemper's shot was blocked away. Clearing attempt didn't work, and getting brought down was Bunzeniks, and that's going to be a penalty. Luke Camara, Brampton, Ontario native, will go down 2 minutes. Holding is the call, and the Bradford Rattlers will get their second power play opportunity of tonight's contest. 10 minutes and 33 seconds to go. This is going to be a glorious opportunity for Team Green to open a 2-goal lead. Arvin Malm will take the face-off. Borkovic able to win it, but the Rattlers get it back in front, and what a pad stop made by John Delaney again, robbing Melker Merlander right on the doorstep. John Delaney doing everything he can to keep his team in it. Malman Borovic on the face-off again. It gets poked away from Keller and out of the zone. Thomas Gravestrand with Bauer all over him. Opposite corner play by Kuchma, and the forward Blake Keller, number 9 in white, can take it. Backhand pass, and here's Melander, who is robbed of the 4th goal here tonight. Melander picks it up, goes to Kuchma. Quick pass back down low into the corner, trying to activate Strand. Back it comes to Kuchma, centering feed, couldn't find Keller. Kuchma again. Pivots away from Bauer, it comes to Keller again. Cross seam pass there, and Melander to Kuchma, shot deflected by Malm, and it's loose. Back behind the cage, Strand takes his man down. Puck able to roll free for Bauer, and he gets that puck down the length of the ice. A forward change on for the Rattlers. Bunzeniks, Stemper, and Nugamanov come on. Good reception there by Nugamanov. Knee-high pass, and he's able to flag it down. Richard Kuchma. Lipfelen has a goal here tonight. We'll turn it back to Kuchma. Kuchma down low. Bunzeniks. Centering feed, looking for Stemper away from him. Stemper backhand dish. Lipfelen. He'll go cross seam to Kuchma. Richard Kuchma holds the line. Back to Lipfelen in the middle. Coming in as Stemper. Cross seam pass over for Kuchma again. His shot went wide and up and out of play. 30 seconds remain on the Bradford Rattler power play. 9:03 time remaining in regulation. Bunzeniks, Stemper, and Nugamanov stay on. Lipfelen and Grozkov stay. Gallenbeck on the draw for the Bulls. That's one there by Bunzeniks. Grozkov back on low, got a return pass. Pavel Cross to Samil Lutfulin. Rotskov faked the shot. Aaron Stemper faked it as well. Cross seam. Lutfulin, and that's blocked there. And feeling all that on the play was the Bulls defender, and he's down. They might have to blow it dead. Stemper, a quick hot shot, and it's tested by Delaney. Whistle sounds, and they can attend to the injured player for the Bradford Bulls on the shot. Block. Shot came from Lutfulin. Can't quite make out exactly who the player is. Brendan Gregg is the injured player for the Bradford Bulls, able to make his number out towards the bench. So once again, Bulls are down a defender, and Konya, who's hurt earlier in this contest, just blocked another shot. Power play is over, back to 5-on-5. Blake Keller looking at Kuchma the whole way. He got across the Strand, a quick pass to Keller, a backhand elevator pass to Strand again. Strand back to Richard Kuchma. He'll walk in, shoot that one high. Strand again. Still 5-on-5, shot another block. Malm, cross-seam pass for Kuchma, poked it back down low for Blake Anderson's play. Anderson, cross-seam pass over the stick of Arvid Malm, and it goes back down the length of the ice. Both teams to get some line changes on here. Thomas Grief, Strand, kind of deep himself into a dangerous spot here. Arvid Malm drops it, Tyler Baxter. Baxter up it comes to Blake Keller. Keller cross-seam pass, looking for a Malm, but a little too off the handle. Ponsic after it there for the Bradford Bulls, picked off by Keller. He just tried to skate his way out of a dangerous spot on the ice. That one is shot back down by Keller, Baxter rather, icing his way off. Keller racing after it, got hauled down. The play will continue. Hassan, 13 in black, played it across, stretch pass broken away by Baxter. That puck comes right to the play of Tyler Baxter, and he'll put it off the glass and out. Hassan shields it down, Ekholm. Kick pass to Merlander. He's able to break in. Melker, Merlander, his shot off the side of the cage. Delaney was square to the puck the entire way. Morsov to the blue line, good read there by Baxter, he's able to locate it. Got a shot. Not on goal, it was blocked there by Ponsic, and so John Delaney jumps out of his crease to make that stop. Frank Elko, Melker Merlander lines up right behind him, hoping for that face-off win and get a shot on goal. Tried it. Failing on the shot, however. Tyler Borkovich. Back in. Bauer looking for his man in front. They score. Caden Laverdiere on the doorstep ties it up for the Bradford Bulls. It's 3-3. Caden Laverdiere picks up his 5th goal of the year. And they have tied it for the Bradford Bulls with 6:30 to go here in the third period. Quintanix picks it off. His quick shot. Try to catch the netminder, Delaney napping there. Comes into the corner, however. 2-on-2 boards battle. Borisov just trying to locate that puck across to Stemper. Aaron Stemper 14 away, a crossing pass, and what a glove grab made by John Delaney again. the Bradford Bulls are able to come out with a victory here tonight, I know who my first star is. It's the man wearing number 29, John Delaney. Bunzenique's up the tie-up, try to get a quick shot, couldn't do so. Kalinvik pass never got out of the zone, good keep in by Bunzenique, and then another one. Nugamanov, quick pass back to his defenseman Kuchma. Trying to make a centering feed, he was shielded down by Kamara. Back into the zone, Kuchma stops on a dime and he'll head the other way. Goes to the opposite wing for Nugamanov. Merritt Nugamanov comes in with Manson watching his every move. He applies him into the corner and then the ice. Whistle sounds, puck was not moved in time, and so they're going to have an offensive zone face-off here. I should say the Rattlers are having an offensive zone face-off. Again, next home game, October 22nd against the Almeguin Spartans, Glen Cedar PS Toy Drive. Again, the Bradford Rattlers are partnering with the Glen Cedar PS Public School in York Region to provide new and unwrapped toys. These toys will help supplement the school's annual Christmas Cheer Toy Drive. And again, if you come in to the BWG to take in that game here, you bring in a toy, you get $5 off your ticket. So if you're coming to the game next Sunday, bring a toy. 5:30 to go in the third period. Blake Keller made a crossing pass to Baxter, connects it back down low to Rhodeskov. He returns it back to Baxter. Twat the handle from Anderson. Shot in from the wrong side of center, and some icing is called on the Bradford Rattlers. Again, Bradford Bulls have been a very good face-off team here tonight. The most dangerous thing that can happen to you in the offensive zone, well, if you're speaking for the Rattlers' sake, you're defensive zone. The Bulls have the puck in your own end and they get that face-off win, which they've won a lot of them tonight. They have those active men from the blue line that can get shots on goal right off the draw. And you remember a few games ago, even last Sunday, how many goals were scored right off the face-off. Zach Kohea made the pass to his man Borkovic, a drop pass. Laverdiere back across to Borkovic, picked off by Rhodeskov, and now Blake Keller, a cross-seam pass broken up by Russo. Left it for Laverdiere. He's pinned up against the boards. Bauer tried to come in. It's broken up there by Keller. Blake Keller, stutter step, toe drag move, good active stick made by Konya. Check that Zach Kohea. Blake Anderson tied up on the board. Strand from the blue line, shot deflected off of Malm, and it's up. And out of play, face-off will be coming outside of the Bradford Bulls end. Melker Merlander on the face-off, unable to pull it on back. Good face-off win by Luke Kamara. Kamara sees that pass go by him. Skating after the puck handler there. William Manson. Robertson. Returns it. Kalinvik couldn't get to it. Strand will go D to D. Richard Kuchma shoots and he just whipped it wide. Strand picking it up. A shot blocked there by Melander. Joel Texmo. Back up the gut for Kalinvik. Gave it right to Thomas Grevestrand, stops away from him. Kuchma was forced back the other way. Under 4 to go in this third period. 3-3 between the Battle of Bradford here from the BWG Bradford West Gwillimbury Leisure Center. Melander from the blue line, his shot skittered away from the glove of Delaney. Borisov, sharp angle bid, stopped by Delaney, into the corner now. Kamara. Poking after that puck, good knockdown there by Ekholm. Shot was blocked and kept the zone alive. Good play by Rhodeskov pinching in. But the Rattlers need to get a line change on. Borisov and Ekholm come off. Nugamanov and Bunzenique's come on. Robertson skated his way right into Bunzenique, trying to make a relay pass for Nugamanov, who does a wonderful job staying onside, and a blocker save made for Delaney. Stemper weaving his way out of trouble. The Pavel Rodskov won't shoot. He'll go to the blue line to his defense partner. Rodskov deflected and it just skittered wide. Rodskov engages offensively. Bunzeniks takes his spot. Nugamanov back down low. Split in between Bunzeniks and Rodskov. Little miscommunication between the two players there. Tyler Baxter found Rodskov. Hits center, dumps in. Bunzeniks first after it. He's shielded away from the puck by Russo. Puck off the side of the cage, Aaron Stemper. Stemper crossing, looking for Keller, and he has it here. Keller scores! Blake Keller! The lead once again to Team Green. Blake Keller turning around and whipping it high glove over John Delaney. Rattlers lead 4-3 with 2 minutes and 7 seconds to go here from the BWG. 7 goals in 5 games for Blake Keller, and he's back for more. Keller with Malm heading towards the front of the net. Blake Keller takes it wide on his backhand, shielded away from the puck there by Kalenvik. Keller went down, he's trying to make a play, a crossing pass to Anderson, a backhand stop by Delaney, rebounds loose, Anderson gets crashed into. Play will continue, the Bulls take the puck. Kamara, outlet pass, and here comes Joel Texmo. Texmo with 1:40 to go, stopped by Balaj, and the whistle sounds, and perhaps the Bradford Bulls look to pull the netminder John Delaney. Timeout has been called by the Bradford Bulls for 30 seconds. Minute 37. John Delaney stays in the cage of the Bulls, but he makes his way to the bench for the extra attacker, and that shot by Balaj goes up and out of play. They're going to keep John Delaney on the bench for the Bradford Bulls. It's a 6-on-5 with 1:32 to go here in the third period. Bulls need one to tie. Rattlers need one to ice the game. Blake Anderson against Tyler Borkovich. Face-off win by the Bulls. Kohea from the blue line will go D-to-D. Kohea picks it again. One-timer blocked there by Ekholm. He'll look to get the empty netter. Frank Ekholm off the side of the cage. Not sure why there's no icing on the call. Either way, the Bradford Bulls are coming back in. Stood up there by Baxter, and he backhand shovels that puck down the length of the ice. Icing will be called on the Rattlers with 1:05 to go here in the third. Anderson and Borkovich on the face-off again. Extra attacker for the Bradford Bulls, John Delaney, is on the bench. Anderson off the glass and out of the zone. Kohea will leave it for his defenseman there. Kohea stood up there by Anderson, but he gets it back into the zone. Number 3 in black punched it along. Joel Texmo, written off the boards there by Melander. Blake Anderson off the boards, but not out. Kohea at the blue line, 35 to go. to the blue line now. Kalenvik had the first Bull goal here tonight on the power play. That one is cleared by Frank Elkholm. Icing is called on the Rattlers again. Perhaps the Bradford Rattlers use a timeout here. Bulls have already used theirs. None coming just yet. Mason Sandoval on the face-off for the Bradford Bulls, and he wins it back, but the Rattlers gain possession. Puck is not out of the zone. Russo got bumped there by Ekholm. Puck does come out of the zone, 15 seconds to go. Kalenvik, 10 seconds remain in the contest. Quick stretch pass out of the reach of his man. It goes down the length of the ice and just wide, but they're going to call icing with 3 seconds remaining in this third period. 3.8 to be exact. Rattlers lead by 1. Both have the net empty. They have an extra attacker on here. 6 on 5. Bulls need a face-off win and a shot on goal. They're loading up the slot area right now. Face-off won by the Bulls, but it gets right to Oliver Balaj. 1 second. 1.3 seconds remains on the clock here. Borkovich take it for the Bradford Bulls. Face-off one, shoot, stopped by Balaj, and the game is over. Oliver Balaj, stellar performance here for the Bradford Rattlers and a comeback win. But the Bradford Bulls, what an effort here tonight off the back of John Delaney. And you know John Delaney's back is killing him right now from carrying the Bulls all this way here tonight. Same story as last Wednesday, I should say. The Bradford Rattlers take care of business against the Bradford Bulls, and they do it all again here tonight. So for Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now.